freaks come out at night. It wasn't funny. That was the Jeserreo. Peace and harmony. Hope everybody doing their thing, staying in tune, living and loving life in the high frequency, going with our own personal flows. And by the way, I didn't write that song, but yeah, just for a couple of reasons I didn't write that song and all that stuff. But yeah, the freaks come out at night, so I'm gonna be getting into this super full blood moon in Aquarius. It's lunar eclipse in Aquarius, July 27th. Man, it's gonna be some crazy things going on. All these things at once. Man, it's got it all wrapped up in one. Just give me just a quick second here. So yeah, this blood moon in Aquarius. You know, it's kind of interesting in itself because, you know, we are now entering Leo season according to the, you know, the 12 sign zodiac. If you're going off the 13, you know, it kind of pushes things back a little bit. But I mean, which, if it resonates with you, both of them somewhat apply. So there is like a trait. So like it is Leo season, but once we hit in that later, like more into August, that's when the true Leo season starts. But you can definitely feel the Leo essence in the air, most definitely. So yeah, it is a very interesting, you know, full moon, also a super blood moon in Aquarius as well, because you know those are opposite signs. So especially if you have these in your charts, if you have these natal alignments, you're definitely going to be feeling, you know, different aspects of yourself. You know, one side of the coin and the other side. You're definitely going to have like this flip side type thing going on. You know, and as all of us, I mean, we all have these elements within us, most definitely. But you're definitely going to feel it more so if you definitely have Leo or Aquarius. Especially Leo. Leos are definitely going to feel this. I'm a Leo myself, so I'm definitely feeling it already. But yeah. So, yeah, you know, just kind of getting with these insights, you know, doing my research, you know, my intuitive research, my, just kind of what I've been feeling and experiencing, you know, it's just like the time to be creating your future in the now, you know, just be truly in every moment. You know, things are going to be, you know, accelerating. Like everything's gonna be moving at a puma's pace, you know. It's gonna be moving, so you know you just gotta pick and choose. You know, be swift about what you're gonna do and keep it moving. Whether you're gonna take right, left, you know, because you're gonna have many opportunities. Whether it's positive or negative, you know, in that moment you might not know. In that moment you might know. It's just about, you know, choosing what best works for you, and then, you know, transmute if needed, or flow with the energy, however it go. But yeah, most definitely, you know, it's just gonna be a life changing, uh, a life changing eclipse, lunar eclipse that is. You definitely want to stay focused on the things that you wanna, the things you've been building, the things you want to continue to build. You know, where your focus grows. So I mean, don't get caught up in too much of like going out, partying, and all this stuff. Like, you know, I've heard a couple of things, you know, just by, you know, the people that I communicate with, people I have around, you know, as well as, you know, overhearing like certain conversations just like around me about like how a lot of people just kind of want to get out and party and do this type of stuff. You know, hey, if that's for you, then by all means, you know, get your do your thing, you know, have that little free time to go wild, if you will, you know. But at the same time, you know, you don't want to be just out there all in the open, you know, expanding and letting everything in and pushing everything out, you know. You want to have that place of balance, you know, that place of harmony where you can just do you, most definitely. So yeah, just definitely just focus on the things that you want to grow, you know, especially if you're getting those positive opportunities coming into your life. You know, just take a quick reflection. You know, is this the best option? Is this the best way to go? And then just go with it if it's right for you. stay focused on your own intentions at this time, because as you know, Aquarius is fixed air. So being fixed on your own ways of thinking, be in that I and I state. Yes, we are all one. Yes, we are all connected. We're all branches of the same tree. But right now, it's kind of like that time to be focused on, what you're doing. That fixed air Aquarius, that is. And, Leo's a fixed sign as well. Leo's that fixed fire, that fire that's always burning. Some people can't handle it, some people can. But Leos are very creative. Leos are very unpredictable, if you will, Many sides, not just one side. As you know, nobody has just one side. 2, 3, 4, hey, how many you can have, right? But yeah, it's just about like kind of being fixated, but more so focused on what you want to do. Have that keen sense, that that focused eye on how you want to go about things. Yeah, things are going to be a little bit unpredictable at times. Life can be messy. Life can be like an explosion of different emotion or something like that. But transmute, do what you got to do, handle your business, and focus on those things that you want to manifest it. And it's all about, like, at this time as well. It's air, it's light. That's what makes it kind of like kind of funky in a way, but kind of also makes it like the perfect mixture, because you got that fixed air, the air element, and you got that fire. So that air can try to blow out that fire, but it can't, because that fire is depending on that air just to keep pushing up, and the fire just keeps growing and growing. So your creativity is going to keep growing and growing and growing. So you just got to use that to a positive aspect. You got to use that into a way that best works for you. You're going to know yourself and how you're going to go about things in this energy, because it can throw you off, or it can really accelerate you and push you to the next level. And that's something I've been doing too. I've been working with Moldavite. Moldavite kind of just takes you to that spacey place anyways. So with that boost of this energy, it's kind of like, man, you up in the clouds, or something like that. You up in the clouds, Man, marinate on that for a minute. And my bad for this. Now that I'm kind of looking at it some more, this visualization, it's kind of funky, but and as long as the message and the information coming through mostly clear, the audio pretty nice, then it's a victory within that. But yeah, these visuals, I don't know what's going on with it as I look at it now, but it's kind of interesting. But yeah, marinate on that, up in the clouds. And also too, it's gonna be one of the longest eclipses since whenever. I don't know when the last one exactly was, to put like a little time and date stamp on this thing. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long eclipse, longer than some of the last ones, And it's kind of like the flip side to last year's eclipse, that solar eclipse in Leo. This is kind of like that life-changing. It has like the same energy. It's kind of like the back sides of that coin or something. It's kind of like you flip the coin, it was in the air, boom, that eclipse was in the air, and then it's eclipsing again on its way down, right before you catch it. So right as it drops, you're gonna be in this. So whatever you do in this time, whatever you do with this energy, is what you're gonna be flowing and floating with. So is it gonna be a situation that's best working for you, or is it gonna be a situation where you just fucked everything up and you're like, damn, like, what did I do? But yeah, for reals, that's the way I kind of intuitively feel and just do with this, experience this energy myself. That's just kind of how I feel it's been going. Hey, maybe you can relate. But yeah, there's that there. Let me get into this a little more, kind of just going on my notes here. It's also, a time just to be truthful. truthful about every little aspect in your life. Being truthful to yourself, definitely first and foremost, but also be truthful for the people around you. You know, the family members, the friends. You know, the loved ones, your significant other. You know, your twin flame, your partner, however it go. You know, just be truthful with every little bit of information. But at the same time, like I said, this is a time for you to be focused and somewhat fixed on your own ways of thinking, on your own ideas, you know, and just building those ideas up and, you know, just being creative on how you're going to do it. You know, don't let anybody else's influence dictate your life. You are the artist of your reality. So paint it your way, most definitely. It's also just a time to do what you love. You know, don't be like forcing yourself to do any little thing. I mean, yeah, we all have situations in this life. Like I said, life is messy. You're gonna handle some things, but you know, just do more of what you love in this time. You want those things to stick with you. You want those things to grow. You want those things to float on and, you know, help you down the river of life or something like that. You just gotta keep it. Just do what you love. Do what you love. You know, take the time to each day to do that. You know, whether it's for like I don't know, like 10 minutes to 10 hours, you know, just however you want to go about it, just do what you love. Also, I kind of got like a side note here because I've been like I said, I'm kind of up in my head anyways, but it's just like a time to be like for real, just like up in your head, you know, just letting things float, being light, being lively, being expressive but not over expressive at the same time, you know, just letting that inner fire shine, letting that inner creativity shine. You do something creative, do something you love, just be yourself, just be in every moment, you know. Don't let anything throw you off. You know, if it's messing with you, then boom, the exit is that way, you know. Cut those cords, let it go and just float on, man. You gotta be as light as air in this moment. Also too, you know, I don't know if anybody else has been experiencing this along their journey, but me most definitely, you know, just kind of eating light and healthy, you know. I eat healthy for metaphysical performance, you know, just eating light, you know, keeping it moving, how you want to go about it. It's like you don't even need to eat very much because you're so much in the moment. You got like this boost of energy or something. So yeah, just do how you want to do it and go about that, but like just stay as light as possible, whatever works for you. I mean, we're all a little bit different, so just a little thought there. Also, it's also a good time to pay attention to your dreams, and you know, like be dreamy, like have like visualize and focus in on those dreams or those things you want to manifest or those things you want to do. And then if you do get that inspired action, by all means take that action. But but like I said, if it becomes a forceful thing, then you might want to take a step back. You know, you might want to take a chill pill and just lay down on the grass. You know, lay down in nature, vibe in nature. Maybe go take a swim in the river or something. You know, just be light. That's kind of what I've been feeling lately, and something I feel like I should express that because sometimes, you know, people get too stuck in the physical and then, you know, things get hard. But if you light and you let those things go and you just kind of continuously be dreamy in your own dream state and just work through inspired action, that's when things can manifest for you a lot easier. Because if you keep resisting stuff and you keep pushing through, then that resistance grows stronger and, you know, that it gets harder for things to roll. Also, you know, just follow your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom, most definitely. You know, you're kind of knowledge. You're like, don't be afraid to don't be afraid to get your alone time in. Like, if somebody's maybe not feeling it, like you're how do I put that into words? Like, if you want to get your alone time in and somebody's kind of judging you that you're like too much of a loner or too much wanting to be alone, you know, just don't even pay attention to that stuff. You know, get your time in so you can just drift off into your own cloud of knowledge, your own cloud of inner wisdom. so you can, just let those things from your higher self come in a lot easier. And by all means, the people that are gonna dig it, the people that are gonna get it, are gonna understand, the fluctuation of getting your alone time in, and then being in group settings. So I mean, if they judging you in the first place, saying that's kind of weird to be alone for that long, then hey, maybe that's a bridge that needs to be burned. Maybe that's somebody that maybe you don't need to have in your life that often. Maybe only for certain situations. There's a lot there. It's also, man, if you can perceive it, you can achieve it. Have that perception that you can achieve greatness in any little moment, anything that you think of, and anything that you feel you want to do. Just have that, that confidence, that compassion for that idea, and just keep it close to you, keep it with you. Don't let anybody change you, as you know. Because what makes you you is that little bit of like spicy sauce that's kind of like funky and weird, but it's you at the same time. So like never let that be changed by somebody else. The only time it should be a little bit changed or altered is if you feel it within yourself that something needs to change. Most definitely. Also too, just a reminder that you're the king of your kingdom, and for the ladies, you're the queen of your queendom. Which, the queen is really the king, but that's a whole nother video, so let's not get into that right now. But you are the king of your kingdom, and you are the queen of your queendom. So just keep your own little world. It's okay to be in your own little world. Just do your thing, But, have that that pullback element too, to where you can like drift up into the clouds and also come down. Be grounded like a mountain, unmovable, where you reach in heights that nobody else can touch. Your own kingdom. Your own inner wisdom. You're way up in the sky, or however you want to perceive that idea. It's also going back into yin and yang, the masculine and feminine, that energy pool. You're definitely gonna have you're definitely gonna want to keep balance within yourself. It's gonna be kind of a time of fluctuation. Like sometimes maybe little negative things could jump out out of nowhere, and you thought that was resolved, but it's just about transmuting and learning from that experience, not getting stuck in it like quicksand. But just being aware of it and how you need to float on and keep it moving from that moment. Most definitely. It's all about your inner balance. Just keeping your inner world healthy. So like I said, it's when you're in your inner world, when you're in your cloud, when you're in your kingdom, your queendom, when you're just within, communicating with your higher self, letting your higher self leads the way. When you're in there, you just want to make sure everything is balanced. Balance between your expansion and contraction. That's what I mean by balance. Because we all have those days when we expand on our knowledge, and then when we contract, it's all about the push and pull, the yin and yang. So let me get into this. So I got a lot more notes on this, but I'm going to try to keep this video somewhat short. But I will talk on this next subject, the there's something about dimensions. Okay, dimensions on this. So there is gonna be a lot more people waking up. So with those people waking up, if you're coming across this video, hey, welcome to the 4D, 5D, whatever you want. But if you're on this other level, welcome to the 60. Welcome to the higher dimensions. Welcome to the 60. We are stars. We are stars in our own universe, in our own universe, as well in this this reality. We are leaders. We are here to help one another. We're here to help each other. We're here to help lead the way through all these curves, bumps, shifts, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, welcome to the new experience. You want to say something like that? Now, I'm kind of just, I don't know. I'm in this state where I'm just like, I'll go just kind of floating on, not really caring, just, hey, I'm here, trying to make this video, trying to stay focused, but at the same time, it's nice to be up in the clouds sometimes. But anyways, try not to get off too much. But yeah, just like another time of like healing the sick, healing the sick. So that kind of side note deals with people kind of waking up as well. Those people that have been sick, if they're doing the right things. I mean, even if maybe they've been dealing with a hard situation, you're waking up. The sick are healing, by, I guess, whatever you want to call it, like the light workers or people that are just trying to do positive things in the world, spreading positive messages, piece of positive messages, whatever you want to say, just healing the sick. So within that, people are waking up, even if they are not in the best circumstance. Everybody's waking up to another level. So it's basically like you jump roping or something, or you're going over hurdles in the 110 meter hurdles or whatever the fuck it's called. You hurdle, and basically here comes that hurdle. You gotta hurdle that shit. That's the shift. You gotta hurdle that shit. Keep it moving. Something like that. So and if you miss, then you basically you drop into the ground. You drop into the flow, face plant right into the dirt. Something like that. So you definitely don't want to miss your shift. And, by all means, too, keep it humble, those people that are just waking up. Because some people are like waking up and they think they know everything. But no, you don't know everything. Basically, it's just a scratch on the surface, So, as I said before, we're all students. We're all teachers. We all have something to teach. We all have something to learn. So, definitely be respectful. Within that exchange, within that mutual relationships, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's hurdling that shift, and with each hurdle, you're moving up a shift, you're moving up, or there's not really a sense of up or down, but I think you get the idea. Also, just also, like, with this energy, with this strong lunar eclipse, we're dealing with the sun, which is kind of more masculine, and the moon, which is more feminine. So you're kind of cleansing or releasing the stale energy from both aspects, because both aspects are going to be seen. They can be seen on the outside to an extent. Other people can see both elements within you, but more so it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be focused on you. You're going to be able to see both elements of yourself, your subconscious and conscious mind. So you got to cleanse, you got to release that stale energy. That's the word. Release that stale energy on both aspects. Also, just never pay attention to something for too long. You know, be aware of the things around you, but it's definitely important to stay, to elevate within. Stay focused on the things that you want to do, the things you want to get that snowball rolling, the things that you want to bring in. That way, it can be a better collaboration for the whole. A better connection to the collective conscious. So we can all just focus in and then expand out and bring that tree a little bit more strength, I guess you could say as well. It's kind of like an abstract idea, but I think it's coming across okay. I'm kind of just like freestyling some of these ideas as well as going off some notes, but at the same time I'm trying to keep it grounded to an extent, trying to keep it on this human level, on my human shit. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. So, the super full blood moon, lunar eclipse in Aquarius, July 27th. So it's coming up real quick. Definitely, actually, let me get into some crystals to work with while I'm thinking about this. So, it is kind of an air element dealing with that truthful energy. So I would say some very good crystals to work with are, heart chakra crystals, as well as throat chakra. So depending on what you like to work with, if you're into crystals, I would say like lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is a very good one to work with, as well as Amazonite. Amazonite is a very good one as well. And Amazonite's a very good one for artists, for that truthful expression. Lapis lazuli, good for that truthful expression, speaking. Excuse me, my bad. Your truth, as well as being able to pick up on other things that are truthful or untruthful, or not truthful. My bad. Because that deals with three right there. Lapis lazuli deals with the third eye, the throat, and the solar plexus. So that's a very strong one to work with. Being able to see the truth, understand the truth, most definitely. Being able to speak your truth, being able to take inspired action on that truth. And Amazonite, very good for artists. If you're working with music, if you're working with, paintings, jewelry, whatever you're working on, that's a very good one to work with as well. As well as, I would say star ruby. Star ruby's, for this July, just for the month, that's a good one to work with within this month. So that's like a little boost of the energy, as well as seeing your creative light from a heart position, as well as keeping it somewhat grounded, being able to ground that energy, as well as some higher chakra type crystals like amethyst would be a very, very good, very, very, very good one to work with. My bad. Amethyst would be a very good one to work with, as well as like a quartz or something you could program, as well as like a personal zodiac stone, like for Leo, since it is Leo season. Hey, and if you definitely have Leo in your chart, you definitely want to be working with some Dambarite. That's a very good one for just crown chakra, your inner light, kind of being in your own dreamy state as well. Which maybe I'll do a separate video on just breaking these crystals down some more, get more in depth with what each one is for. For now, I'm just gonna kind of shout those out, as well as since I'm on this subject, some grounded crystals too, some like fiery type crystals. So I would say like garnet would be a good one, that fiery passion, because that's a grounding crystal, but it's also like fiery, so it's somewhat lighter to an extent. Very good one to work with. As well as would say some carnelian, feeling comfortable, feeling courageous, feeling creative. That's also a good combination for healing your sexual organs or healing your sexual nature. If you went through some things in the past, dealing with for the females, deal with carnelian, snowflake obsidian, and maybe a quartz, yeah, a clear quartz or something like that. So you can program it for like eternal compassion. Just self love or something like that. But yeah, that's a very good one for females. And then for males, you can do snowflake obsidian and garnet. Working with that base, that fire, and then you can also add like a quartz to that too for some self love. Eternal compassion within that. I think that's basically it for right now. Like I said, I might do another video just more so on crystals, but that's kind of like some of the ideas I wanted to get in there. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, man, that's it. Peace and harmony. Harmony to the two halves. Push and pull. Yeah, so have a good super full blood moon in Aquarius. Dealing with the flip sides to the coin.